Hi guys, welcome to Johnny and Naomi's YouTube channel. We done a vote on our Instagram story the other day. We said, should we start our own YouTube channel? We got loads of yes, loads of comments. So we thought, do you know what? We're just going to go for it. We're going to tell people our story. We're going to start documenting our life a little bit more on the journey to packing up in England and moving all the way to Cyprus and getting set up with life across there.
Most importantly, we wanted to do it just to have something left afterwards for our kids to watch and everything, yeah?
Exactly, like a documentary, like a scrapbook for the kids. Now, obviously our mates know this, but for people who are going to watch this YouTube that don't really know us, Naomi and I were 5 months pregnant 3.5 weeks ago.
A month ago, yeah.
A month ago, and we had our baby 4 months premature. Little Iris was born, and obviously she was too small to make it. So we it's been a tough month on it, especially for Naomi, because obviously she's had to go through the mental trauma and the physical trauma. So it's just been a case of we've been sticking by each other and pushing through, haven't we? And
yeah,
it's been a tough time, but we said we're just going to stay positive, keep going, keep pushing through, and understand that there's always light through the dark. And Naomi and I are both faithful, you know, we've both got our faith, and that's became stronger. But we'll talk about loads of wee stories about Iris over the next upcoming videos and that. But this is our first one, so whoever's watching, thank you. Let's see where it goes, and who knows where we could be in a year or 2 years time with it all, documenting it all and stuff. So it's exciting.
it is.
How did we meet?
How did we meet? Would you not like to introduce yourself or something first?
Oh yeah, okay.
Straight on. How did we meet?
My name's Johnny.
In a bar.
I'm 34 years old, 35 in December this year. I've done 12 years in the Royal Air Force in logistics, and then I left to pursue a career in nutrition. I'm really passionate about nutrition. I love it. I think it's phenomenal, the benefits that eating the correct food can have on us. So yeah, I made it my career, and I push on social media with that, and I left to do meal prep. Then I ended up just going down the nutrition coaching side of things, and that's what I enjoy. I love it. I love nutrition. I'm very passionate about it. But obviously I've got a bit more of a story than that, but we'll talk about it over like I say, over the whole channel, but I don't want to bore you straight away. What about you, Nam?
Yeah, I'm 23 years old. I'm Cypriot, so I'm from Cyprus. And I studied 4 years beauty and cosmetology. And then I worked for 2 years in MAC Cosmetics in Cyprus. I went through a lot of struggles. Not really, but I went through different situations in my life that made me stronger, I would say. And then I met this twin flame of mine, and someone.
That's my dad across there. We're filming something. It's all right. It's fine. Do you want a blanket?
I'm good.
Yeah, bring her a wee blanket, Dad. All right, well, give me a shout, and then we'll cut. We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it.
Go for some dinner.
We'll do a freeze frame.
I got really shy there, because you know it's my partner's parents, so that was a little bit. Let's go back. Had a lovely dinner.
Nice, wasn't it?
Yes, Jesus, I'm overeating here.
We had some pork, chicken, sweet potato, white potatoes, roast potatoes, cabbage, carrot.
Delicious.
What?
And a cup of tea.
And then I finished with a nice wee cup of tea. So where were we?
All of my friends will be like, why is she drinking a tea?
Yeah. Cypriots don't have milk in their tea. That's like weird.
Yeah.
But where did we get to?
I was just talking about finding you, my twin flame.
Yeah, that was it. Twin flame. She sent me something earlier and said that basically everyone's got that person out there, and we think that we've found that one, you know?
Yeah, it's when your souls merge. Is that the word?
Soul.
Soul.
when your souls merge. Yeah.
Souls merge.
Yeah, we've merged. I think, like, obviously we loved each other and like we were close, but after what happened, it's like
Even more.
it's created like an unbreakable.
Yeah, but to be honest, I did felt it from the day that we met.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I knew you are the one.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
I'd admit-
Obviously, like, I was protecting myself and being unsure, but I knew, like, that's the man I want. That's even the kind of man I want.
Yeah.
Like, your characteristics, your character. Is that how you say it? Well, my English is not the best, but I'm trying, honestly. I'm trying so hard.
Yeah, your character. Do you need a
Yeah.
jacket?
Nah, I'll be fine.
Sure. Let me know if you get too cold and then we'll...
Oh, if it was off camera, he wouldn't say that. He would just be like, go get your jacket.
Shut up, mate. Of course.
You can't be saying shut up to me. I just said you are my other half and that's the character of man I want. Girls, listen, if someone tells you to shut up, you just walk away. Slap them in the face, walk away.
No, you never fight fire with fire, darling. Okay? You have to be nice. Always.
Right.
No point.
Anyway, you can start about like how we met. I'll let you do that story.
Yeah, we at the time I was
Tell
serving in the Air Force in Cyprus in Akrotiri. I was based out there, and I was training hard, but I was binge drinking a lot. And when I was binge drinking, it was like stupidity drinking. I always kind of had this poor relationship with drink that I'd just be a bit of an arsehole, to be honest. So looking back, I'm sober now. But anyway, I was in a beach bar this day and we were just like, I remember seeing her and I was with this other lassie, not with me, but with my pal, and it was his girlfriend. And we both looked across and even she was like, oh wow, look at that girl over there, because she was like tanned and in amazing shape, tattoos, just like if somebody could draw a picture of like my perfect girl, it was Naomi. So my dad's knocking upstairs waving like an idiot. If somebody could draw like a perfect physical woman for me, it would have been her on the beach that day.
That's so nice, babe.
So I kind of like both probably a wee bit shy, talked to each other, and then the drinks were flowing, and then I was just obviously Dutch courage, steaming, went
Well,
up.
me and my friends came right next to you, so it was a thing that we started talking. I think my friend started first a conversation with the other girl that was with you, and then we all ended up like talking. But to be honest, they were really drunk, especially you, and you could not do like a
Sex.
nice conversation.
Oh, conversation.
Well, obviously I wouldn't have sex with you that day. Yeah, so that was the first impression we gave to each other, and then months went by.
3 months I was back in England. I'd left the RAF at this stage, and I remember I was sitting and starting my own business, like with the meals, what I told you earlier. I was chilling at night on my phone, and I got a follow on Instagram. And it was this weird like foreign name, and I thought it was Russian.
Weird.
I thought she was Russian.
Naomi.
Yeah,
It's
but
not foreign.
it is. It looked for anyway. It wasn't even written in English on Instagram, so it did look foreign.
Oh, right.
So I was like, oh, who's this? And I clicked on and that, and then it took me a wee while to click because I didn't see any of the beach photos from Aplastra. You looked different because you were like dressed up in a hotel in Paphos or something.
Okay.
Yep. So it wasn't until I scrolled down, I was like, oh shit, that's that. It's like, that's that girl from Aplastra that day. I was like, wow. And then I text you, I was like, where have you been hiding? Where have you been hiding? What did you say? You were like, just waiting for you.
We scrolled back, didn't we? And I was so rude.
Yeah, you actually were, but I just thought it's because you couldn't speak English.
No, I had like those weird walls and like always talking a little bit bad to men. But I didn't have bad intentions. It was just like a way protecting myself or something.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. It's like when you've been hurt and that in the past, it takes a wee while to get your guard, take your guard down again, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then anyway, how we went, the next stage after that was we were chatting, we
You came
FaceTimed
to
each other.
Cyprus.
No, we FaceTimed each other for about 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we were like, oh wow, that was really nice and comfortable. And then I just thought, do you know what?
Yeah, but we were doing that every single night.
Yeah, for a while. And then I
Yeah.
thought, do you know what? I'm just going to risk it. Went to Cyprus and we thought, because I still had obviously boys based out there in the military. So I thought if it goes Pete Tong, then I can just go and stay with them kind of thing. And we met the first night and we just knew straight away, didn't we? It was just like, boom.
Yeah, we went out for a nice date and then we were both just like, yeah.
Fireworks, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then I remember like talking about twin flames. The first time I came to the UK and we stayed together, and do you remember that dream we both had? So I woke up in the morning and I was like looking at him a little bit weird because I was still like protecting myself, having those walls and everything. And I told you, like I had this weird dream that you were with a blonde girl. And then he was like, oh, what? That's weird. Then he left. And then a few hours later, you came back and you were like, I need to tell you this because I had the same dream last night.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably just connected.
Yeah, we probably, like they say that when you have shared dreams,
Yeah.
you're like on a spiritual level.
Yeah. Do you remember that day though?
I can remember something of the conversation, yeah.
With the blonde girl.
Yeah, there was some sort of dream or something, but I can't really remember.
Okay. Well, I remember because that was the day I was like, yeah, here's the one.
I can't remember the specifics, but yeah, I remember there was like a shared dream.
Yeah.
But we've had a couple of them though, haven't we? Like,
Yeah.
which is powerful, I believe, when you're like connected when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened after Cyprus? I came back, then you came to see me, didn't you?
I think you came twice or 3 times before I came.
Aye, twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I came, then you came again. Then we decided to start in the UK and build your business because it was going good. Quick Nutrition. That's
Yeah.
our first business together, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I was doing it with another lad at the time, but then he ended up leaving and Naomi jumped in and was just, aye, what a worker.
Yeah.
What a grafter.
It's really nice building a
Aye.
business with your partner. It's like
Yeah.
fun times, hard times, really hard times.
Oh, yeah.
What
Some of them was mad, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, life situations made us change paths, but it's still going to be a part of us, like our first business.
Yeah, we had some like we had some fun times. We had some like stressful times. Like we were doing well at
Which
one
one
stage.
do you think is like the worst time you had in that business with me?
Probably like that day we cooked all the meals. We cooked all the meals. It was sweet and sour chicken, and I was like,
I remember that.
aye, and I was like, I
The
got
rice.
back to the hotel, and I was like, I'm not happy with the rice we made.
So to explain what the situation was, we're living in the Cotswolds and the kitchen that we were cooking in, the meal prep, was
Birmingham.
an hour and a half away in Birmingham. So we were driving all the way to cook, and then we were staying in a hotel for the night to send the meals out. And so that night we were about to stay in Birmingham. So we were cooking all day. We finished at 10 o'clock night time, went to the hotel to have a rest, and Johnny couldn't sleep because he was so stressed about the rice. What was it? The rice being mushy?
It was just overcooked. Yeah, we
Overcooked.
were batch cooking
He's
rice.
like, I cannot give that to my clients. And I was like, babes, like it's so many meals, you cannot just throw them out. Like people will be fine with that. And he was like, no, they're paying for it, so it has to be perfect. So we had to wake up stupid o'clock early in the morning to go and buy some more rice and cook again the rice
And the
to make
chicken.
it perfect.
Hundreds
the
of
chicken
meals.
and the sauce and like cooking again from the start.
Yeah,
It was like crazy.
we got it all at the end though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
keep
it was
yawning.
fun.
Sorry.
It takes a lot to build the business from scratch when you not already know. Like, I didn't know about food to help him because honestly I was in makeup and nails and all that, so I didn't know anything, so I couldn't help. The only thing that I could do is like stick the stickers and maybe like help to like play up if he was telling me how many grams of this and that. It was fun.
You were amazing though. You don't give yourself enough credit. Like without her, the business would have failed the next day because we were at the level where we were doing a fair amount of meals a week, weren't we? So
yeah, I did enjoy it. Like I always enjoy helping people, and you're my partner, so it was a nice journey.
Nah, it was good, and it shaped who we are now. And then
we had some mad nights, like sleeping in the back of our van.
Yeah,
but that was my favorite. And Johnny was like, I had my girlfriend sleeping in the back. I was like, it was amazing. Like it's adventures. Like you have to live your life. Not everything's gonna be perfect.
But for me, it was in, anybody who's watching from the UK, it was in Digbeth in Birmingham, like rough as anything. And I was sleeping with my like Cypriot girlfriend in the back of a Volkswagen Caddy, hearing lads outside smoking weed and all this, and I was like, oh my God, and we were just in the back of the van freezing.
I guess I don't really know the danger, but that was good because I wasn't scared.
Yeah, but
I just feel so protected from you, so.
I was like paranoid about anything happening. I would have to obviously protect you. So in my head it was bad.
And also, this is my favorite part of meeting Johnny. Come on buddy, come up here. Come up here. Come on, up here. Come on. Leave that.
Go on, get up.
Come on, people want to meet you. Leave it. Good boy.
Murphy,
come up here.
Get up there.
Come on. This
Come
way.
on, up there. Up.
Up here.
Good boy.
Yes. This is a little son. Well, it was Johnny's son, but now I adopted him. Where are you going?
Yeah, come on, little
Say
naughty
hello.
boy.
Look.
What's that?
Look. Up there.
Little Cocker Spaniel. His name's Murphy. He's 3.5 years old. Crazy wee boy. But no, he's actually really placid for a Cocker Spaniel, to be honest.
He's lovely.
Very well trained. And everyone always says that, but I don't really take much credit for it, to be honest. I'm good with dogs, but he was just such a natural, man. Like anything I tried to teach him, he just learned straight away. It was easy. Wasn't it, boy? Hey, wee
and now
man.
He's going to Cyprus with us. Oh, we didn't say that yet, did we?
Yeah, sugar. Yeah, we're moving to... No, we did at the start. We said
right.
we're packing up, and it was always the plan eventually, but we wanted to eventually go out to Cyprus and start like a wellness, nutrition, makeup sort of facility, a spa almost. That was the end goal. And we thought, why are we slaving away in the UK where you have to pay 20% tax off the bat when we could go and build in Cyprus and do the same sort of businesses? She can build up our makeup, I can do my online stuff out there, and we can build in Cyprus while paying 5% tax and doing it in the sun. Happier. So we were just like, let's just do it.
It's also being close to family, because where we live, we're far away from both our families. Like your family's in Scotland, mine is in Cyprus, so we're just a little bit alone.
I think when it happened with Iris, I was in the gym, and when it happened I had to like rush back from the gym, like 5 minutes it took me, and then she was like on the floor alone, and it was just a case of when it all happened, it kind of hit home for us both, and we're just like, we need to change our situation in life, because we're not close to any family. Like my mum and dad were 6 hours away. We're at my mum and dad's now in Scotland, by the way, but they're like 6 hour drive away, and we've got our friends and that down there, but we've not really got a strong network of people that are just there for us, have we?
Mm-hmm.
So like most of my mates down there are military, they're always away or got their own stuff going on, you know how it is. So we just thought, nah, we need to be around family, and Naomi's got a big, huge family in Cyprus, and when we do come to have our next little rainbow baby next year, he or she will just be looked after all the time. We've got all unlimited childcare out there, haven't we? So
yeah.
Fortunately, my mate sent me the price of childcare in the UK today, and it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. It's like over £1,000 a month. Over £1,000 a month just for childcare. And his is little bit nicer of a nursery. Basically, like there's 24-hour access on the cameras, and if anybody like screenshots the camera, the screen will go black, and then they'll get a notification to say somebody was trying to screenshot it. Like, it's a really well protected nursery, but still, the average is about £800-900 a month per child. Like, so that's come £800 is coming out your wages straight away in the UK. So if we had to go and get childcare, if your business is flowing, mine's is flowing.
Well, I don't really know the prices in Cyprus, but with like a big family, because most of the Cypriots have big families like mine, you always have someone to take care of your kids, like your mom, your stepmom, or your granny, or your sister, or your sister's children. Like, there's always someone to take care of your little toddler.
And Yaya, the granny in Cyprus is called Yaya, and she's 92. She's just superwoman. I love her, man. She's class.
So no matter what, instead of being far away just for working or money, or I don't know what else, you can be far away from your people in your community, it's better to be with them.
Of course.
And appreciate, like,
Naomi
whoever wants more loses what he has.
You had it in your head that you couldn't really like build anywhere else but the UK, because Cypriots are bought with this mindset that it's an island and you can't really have much opportunity there.
But I was wrong. I was really wrong. And we will talk about this in the next one, like more in depth.
Of course.
About how you can build and why it's important to build in your community, in your place, and keep building up there instead of just going away.
We'll talk about all that over the next upcoming ones, but I think this one was just a case of introducing ourselves, wasn't it? And
and this is what we're going to do from now on. Have a nice hour talking to each other and to the people out there and for the generations.
Like, if anybody who watches or follows, like, we'd appreciate obviously if you subscribe to our channel and then obviously get involved. Like, let's build a little community and start, you know, helping folk if they're on a journey, and hopefully we can set an example to other couples, because we are getting it right, I think, and being faithful. And there's so much unfaithfulness within society now, especially like here. And I was in the military and I've seen it all. I've been on both sides of the fence, and I just think when you can build that love, support and faith with another person, it's a beautiful beautiful thing, isn't it?
Light and love, people.
That's what it's all about. So if you've got any like questions, or you want us to chat about any particular subject, the next one, then we would love to. So, and hopefully get some guests on and stuff when we get to Cyprus. And
so ask your questions and we'll here to chat about them.
Thanks for watching.